Welcome to Thoughts on Prepping. Today I would like to talk about prescriptions and how you would manage them in a bug out or bug in situation. So things to think about. How much do you need to stock? And that's something that you have to think about. Do you want to do 3 days in your bug out bag? How long to keep at home? Need to make sure you have the correct numbers, and also how will you store it? Does it require refrigeration? And then how will you accumulate it? My insurance company does not let me renew my prescription even 1 day ahead of time. So if I get 30 days of my prescription and I go in 2 days early, they will deduct that from the next 30 days. They will only give me 2 pills, and then when I come in, they'll give me the rest, 28, after those 2 days. So it's not very easy. You can get an extra prescription from your doctor if the insurance company will accept that. I saw in Prepping Potpourri, she did say that she renews hers 5 days early each time, and she was able to stock up with that. But again, a lot of insurance companies will not let you do that. And then what I've been doing, which seems to work best for me, is I get a 90-day mail order situation, and at least it lets me set aside the extras instead of having a 30-day supply where there's no way to stock up. At least I have extra that I can bring on the road with me because I travel all the time, or at least I can stick it in my bug out bag. Usually the prescriptions are good for 1 year as far as expiration, but there would still be a situation where I would have to rotate it. So you need to figure out way ahead of time, how are you going to accumulate that? And again, how much do you need? Do you need 4 pills a day? Do you need, some people take things once a week. There's a lot of things to consider. And then, as I said, storing it. If it requires refrigeration, something like insulin. Insulin's going to be obviously much more challenging because you need syringes for some of it, and it does require some refrigeration. So if your med requires refrigeration, you're going to need to think about a cooler or how to stabilize that temperature, whether it's keeping some cool packs and then being able to grab it, have a sort of package right in the refrigerator that when you bug out, you only have 10 minutes, you must remember to even do that. And that's another thing. If you're bugging out and you are nervous and stressed, it's easy to forget something like that, even though it's so important to you. So there's a lot of things to think about with prescriptions. And then again, what if the scenario is that you run out and now you don't have your prescription anymore? How would you deal with that? Personally, if I take medications, I have to take 3. And one of them, if I miss it in 24 hours, I get withdrawal symptoms, and they're intolerable to me. So I'll live through it, but it would be a huge inconvenience. I won't die if I don't take these medications, but I will be tremendously inconvenienced if they do run out. So it's something that I always think about, and I hope this little presentation helps you too. And if you have any comments, questions, advice, I'd love to hear it. I cannot obviously give anybody any advice about their own prescriptions, but if you have any hints and ideas for others, please leave them in the comments. Thanks a lot.